All right, back with another Avatar draft. Did one so far. Really been liking this set. So, very excited to keep going. Also just been opening more of this set. Couple collector boosters. No boxes of collector boosters, just a couple here or there. And the Jumpstart as well. I actually really like the Jumpstart card designs. And, playing that format as well is pretty fun. So, not really... Okay, there we go. I was a little confused. I was like, why is there no one drafting? But let's see what we get. Suki. Yeah, I'm going to get this. I mean, white already seems really strong. Oh, this is a triple rare pack. Wow. Iroh Tea Master, I don't think is face value as strong as Suki, plus it's multicolor. Same with Toph. These are both like long-term strategies, but Suki is just good. Short-term, long-term. If you're playing white, you're playing allies, and if you're playing allies, Suki's incredible. So, very happy to take that. Maybe I'll get a Kyoshi Warriors back, though I doubt that. Farm Animals, maybe. I could get Messenger Hawk back. That'd be, like, decent. But, yeah. I'll take Suki. Double white does commit me pretty hard, but I'm pretty happy with that. And now I can take Enter the Avatar State. I think this is just really strong. You can definitely have some lesson sub-themes in almost any deck. But the Hexproof, Flying, First Strike, Lifelink, like, it's so flexible. You can use this to gain life if you're down. You can use it to save one of your best creatures. You can use it to just give something flying and swing in and win out of nowhere. So, pretty happy with these first two picks. Okay, so this is a little tougher of a pick. Glider Staff is still pretty strong. Airbending is great. And +1/+1 and flying is no joke. So I think that's probably still the first pick, and I'm happy to stay white still. Avatar Enthusiasts is also really good, but if I can wheel that, that'd be great. I am a fan of Yip Yip, but we kind of already have that with Enter the Avatar State. And the other one that makes this tough is Sunblessed Peak, because red-white is pretty common, and I would love to take this land, but I'm just going to keep the good white cards. I don't necessarily know I'm going to end up white. But this is looking like the deck where this could work. Maybe I'll try mono white if the packs break this way. And Gather the White Lotus is pretty great if that is the case. So I'm going to try that. Who knows? If it breaks and we go mono white, there are worse things. Though here, I don't think I'm going to take a white card. I think I'm going to take Firebending Lesson. Like I said, red is a pretty common color for me to be if you're already white. I also just think it's the best card here. And actually, it's, to me, very crazy that this is going 5th pick. Must have been some strong cards. So, might not be mono white. But even if I'm, like, mostly white, I still think that this is looking really good. So, yeah, got some good lessons. Got a great creature. Okay. Less excited about this pack. It's probably just Pretending Poxbearers. Still works in a mono white deck. It's an ally. That's fine. Not really Earthbending, so I don't really want to take Rumble Arena. Earth Rumble, I think, is fine. But yeah, I'll take Poxbearers. If there was a good red card there, I might have taken it. Destined Confrontation, what is this? Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to take this. This could easily be a great swing. Like, let's say they have like a 3/3 and a 2/2, and I have 4 1/1s. Like, they keep one I kill their 2/2 with this. You know, when I say it out loud like that, that doesn't sound great. So, oh, hello, cat. Hey, Ellie. So maybe I won't take this. Each player chooses any number of creatures they control. I'll take it. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna play it. Ran out of time there. Each player chooses any number of creatures they control with power 4 or less. Sacrifices all other creatures they control. So, yeah, it might not be the best, but we'll see. Boomy Bash. Does 4 damage. I think I might just take Zuko's Conviction. You know what? No, I'll take Earth and Ally. There's a possibility I'm green, right? I'm not really committed to a second color, and Earth and Ally is just good. Plus, if I go green-white, then I could possibly splash red easier. Hi, kitty cat. That said, now I think I might take Zuko's Conviction. I just don't really care about Curious Farm Animals. Merchant of Many Hats, Geyser Leaper. I think Zuko's Conviction has the highest upside there. So, yeah, now I'll just take a land. I think that's fine. And, yeah, I did wheel the Enthusiasts. Rough Rider versus Turtle Duck. In honor of my fiance, I'll take Turtle Duck. I don't really think I care about those. And see, I got this anyway. So I'll put Farm Animals back there. Oh, I love this card. I'm not going to take it here. It's just such a cool card. I think I either take Zhongzhong's Deserters or Lightning Strike, probably. Wandering Musicians would also be great in this deck. Misty Palm Oasis would help me play black, but I really don't know if I'm going to play black anyway. I think I could wheel a bunch of things. Octopus Form is also, like, it's just a great card. I kind of already have Enter the Avatar State. But I think I'll take Lightning Strike. I still think it's, like, pretty high possibility I go red. And see, now I just got Combustion Technique. So more removal. I like that better than Razor Rings. I do like Uncle Iroh, but I'm not really firebending right now. Master Paku. Yeah, not really. That's like for another future thing. Invasion Taxus is interesting. It seems a little slow. But if I go more controlling, maybe. But I think I'm going to take Combustion Techniques. I still very easily could drop this green. It's not a great color for me. And now I take Kyoshi Warriors. Yeah. You just can't go wrong with Kyoshi Warriors. 3/3 makes 1/1. Both of them are allies. And then... So right now, I think I'm going to just take out these green cards, this black card... Not that I don't want to forget about these, especially Earth and Ally. But, yeah. I just think, like, maybe I keep the land up there, but I'm just not really going to play any of these. Ha! So if I go straight red, white, I need 5 mountains. I'm not going to make that pay off. If I was going mono red right now, maybe I would take it. What am I taking otherwise? Cat Owl, not bad. Deserter's Disciple, pretty good. Southern Air Temple, I'm not gonna do the shrines thing this time. Flopsy's good. Flopsy's really good, but I don't know if I'm gonna be the green. But I should probably take Flopsy, because I might actually play it. I'm not going to play it. Valakut, the dream, but I'm not going to play it. Now here, kind of dried up on what I was looking at. Like I said, I'm probably not going to play Flopsy, and none of these cards are making me think I want to anyway. Waltz Up Sentries isn't bad, but it's also just kind of meh. I could just take Mongoose Lizard. Especially if I'm going 3 colors, that helps me Mountain Cycle. I guess I'll take that. It's that or Cat Owl. But I'll take Mongoose Lizard. Fire Nation Palace. Yeah, that's free. And I'm going to be playing red. I'll take that. See, now there's a Flopsy, but that allowed me to take the Fire Nation Palace and still maybe have Flopsy. My Jaded Edge. 1/3 Prowess. Double Strike. Yeah. First, like, non-ally red creature, but that's fine. That's just strong. Like, 1/3 Double Strike Prowess can just do a lot of damage. So, I don't really like anything here. I'll take the Disciple, I guess. I guess I could take Sandbender's Storm, but I've got enough red removal. That's kind of like why I'm doing this, right? I have Firebending Lesson. I have Lightning Strike. That I think that makes sense. Now I'll take the Musicians. Yeah, if I can go wide. I mean, I still am a little low on creature count. I'm a little more spell heavy. But I think I'll be able to pick up creatures. I'm going to put you in sideboard now. I'm going to pick up creatures. I still don't regret this pick of Flopsy. But, yeah, I'm just not going to be playing green at this rate. Yeah. I might play this card. I'd rather take this than take the Invasion Tactics. Because even if I'm splashing green, Invasion Tactics is, like, good. Not great. I only really want to splash for great cards. So. Origin of Metal Bending, not bad. Vindictive Warden, not bad. Yeah, I'll take Vindictive Warden. Kind of as a creature I might play. Take the Shrine. Unless I get hooked up with, like, all these shrines, I'm just not doing it. Right, I didn't take the red shrine. Yeah. I could end up in a spot where I just want more on non-circumstantial removal, right? Oh, I'm taking Legend of Roku. I've seen 2 of the rares that I saw in my last draft with Legend of Roku and with Ozai. But Legend of Roku is incredible. I just can't not play that card. Okay, so here it's Airbender Ascension. 2 mana Airbend a creature, and then I get to start blinking creatures. Which I'll get to pretty fast. Or another Firebending Lesson. And I think I'm just going to go Firebending Lesson. If I'm going to have 1 mana removal, I'll take that. Now I think I take Appa, though. It's funny, Appa would have gone a lot better with the Airbender Ascension. It's that or Airbending Lesson, but I think I just want creatures. Okay. I can take another 2 mana creature. Kind of round out that curve a bit. I already don't think I'm playing this Destined Confrontation. I could take Meteor Sword, but that's kind of like the same as I just took the Exile. Plus I already have like an equipment type thing. Can only have so many mana sinks, especially when Firebending doesn't work with equipping. So maybe I take you on Archers. I think I might want that just to filter things. Okay, there's the other. I'm not doing the shrines. I just am not. But what am I taking instead? Barrels of Blasting Jelly to help do my double pips. Kyoshi Battle Fan. 2 mana, 2/1 ally. Maybe I'd take that. I just don't think I'm gonna do the No, I'll take the Pox Bears. I just don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay, Sun Warriors. Here we go. That's good. I'll take that over the Cadets. Though Cadets would have been a good creature in this as well. Cave of Two Lovers. 2/1 allies. Earthbend 3. Let's try it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I don't have an idea of how good that is or not, but I'll take that. Cunning Maneuver, maybe. Razor Rings, maybe. How's my creature count look? 11. With a couple here, I could put in the farm animals, the archers. Maybe I'll take Cat Owl just as a hedge. Combustion Man? Yeah, I'll take Combustion Man. I've been loving red in this format. And okay. Yeah, nothing else here. So I'll go Water Tribe Captain. Decent. You know what? It actually combines well with the firebending, so I'm not sad at that. And Robbery Trap. I don't know. I don't think I can really count these as lands, but I might be able to run with 2 of them, like 16 lands. I'm already not playing the first one of these, so unfortunate not getting. See, I did end up straight red white. I would have loved to have that red-white land, because I do have a lot of double pips. But that's fine. We'll play it how it lies. Yeah. Well, a lot of my double pips, like the Mongoose Lizard and the Rabaru Troop, those are going to fix my mana, and I won't always be casting them. But I do think this makes me want to potentially play this Archers. So what would I do to do that? I think I leaned more red at the end, right? No, white-red, pretty equal. So let's see. If I put in this Archers, that gives me a 15 creature count. I think I take out Gather the White Lotus. Yeah. I like this. Decent curve. Keep me alive to then play my good 4 mana, 5 mana, 6 mana spells. Yeah. Alright. We'll play this out and see how it goes. Alright, let's get into it. Game 1 with this deck. Been a bit since I drafted it. Made 1 or 2 tweaks, but overall, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know how people have caught on to this format yet, but I assume red-white is still going to be rather good. So I'm going to keep this. I got 2-drop. I got removal. Yeah, these are just so free. The I guess there's Fire Nation Palace. There's, I forget what the others are, but they're just really free lands, untapped. They remind me of the ones from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, the channel lands, you know, like Beside You and all those. I think I'm actually gonna not play it yet. Because I guess technically that's a 3-drop I could play. Is go this, that gets Firebending 4, and then I'm able to play off of that. But right now I don't have anything, so I'll just play and pass. So why didn't that die? Combustion Technique, they exile it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say if I drew a 4-drop, then maybe I don't want him to do that, but let's see if they deal damage to me. Oh, see, yeah, this is. I would much rather Lightning Strike Haru. I think that was well played on my part. Yeah, now I just slam Combustion Man. They might have removal. They did use... Would that have killed it? 2+ number of lesson cards. No, so that's just like... like face value worse than Lightning Strike, but obviously has a much higher ceiling. So this is my first time casting Combustion Man, but you know, you don't usually want to play cards that give your opponent a choice because they're just going to do whichever one is good for them. But like this just looks great right now because now I can just Earthbend the Rumble Arena, right? Is Earthbending the Rumble Arena what I want, or do I want to do something that they actually have to pay mana for? Or not Earthbend, Airbend. I definitely want to Airbend something. It's probably the Rumble Arena, because then it's just not a creature anymore, so I'll just do that. Oh, eye control? Oh, whoops. Alright, reading the card explains the card. Yeah, I guess I'll just give it flying. That. But they're just going to take the 4 damage. See, this is why it's great. I just get to deal 4 damage to them. Like, I'm threatening lethal next turn, kind of. Like, if they swing out. Yeah, like, I just think I'm dealing damage faster than them. Now, if they just want to ping me for 1? No. Oh, so here we go. Firebending, so this will be 1, 2, 3. Oh, that works, right? So I do this. I guess +1/+0 until end of turn. Let's give Appa firebending. Alright, now they can't. They'd have to... They would still kill it, technically, but... I still gotta take out their Rumble Arena. Yeah. Oh, wait. I can just give that flying. Appa is an attacks trigger as well. Okay, so yeah, they just take that. Yeah, they kind of had to take that. Now I can just do this. Okay, Appa's really good. They nug me for 1. I take them to 2 and have a blocker. I mean, they could super pump their Warden. But I'm just going to block the Fire Nation Cadets, right? Do they have something to give it Menace? Or something to take on my Captain? I'm not going to say I won here, but like I'm obviously going to do this. I just don't want any reason for them to be able to like kill me. Yeah, like this is why you need to be using Vindictive Warden's lesson or trigger like activated ability throughout the game. I had many games in my first draft that were won with exact damage because every instance I saw that I could use Vindictive Warden, I did. Like, I'm not saying it's a great card, but when you have Firebending mana just kind of being tossed around, it's free damage to the face. And there they lost by, what, 3 hit points? Something like that? When I had swung out and left it kind of open for them to win, and they lost it for themselves. So... yeah, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. Can't really ask for more than that. Now, on 2, do I discard a card? I don't know. Probably what I'm doing is not playing this on 2 now. I think it's just better to keep in hand for when I need it. Especially because I don't really want to trade yet. They can play a lesson next turn. Yeah, I'm still going to do this, because I think just having the option of looting if I need to. Like, if they go lesson and hit me with a 2-3 flyer, it's not the end of the world. It would have been nice to have a reach blocker, but I mean, it's still trade, so. If they just hit me for 1 here and play a 3-drop, then yeah, I still feel pretty good about this. Alright. So now for 3... I just don't think they're going to give me good blocks anyway. So I might as well get my damage in. Like, they're going to make Vindictive Warden not block, but they also have Prowess up on Ty Lee. Which means it'd be a good bluff for them. But they also have to pay a mana to make it so that they can't block. Plus, my Warden's just going to keep getting in there, so... See, this is why you wait. Now they can get rid of that land and draw their more impactful cards. See, I wouldn't have been able to block that anyway. I guess I'd just be mana conscious and play my musicians. And now I'm happy to trade off either of these for Ty Lee. And they're just kind of the aggressors at this point. And that's fine. They can make my Wandering Musicians not block, but yeah, see, like, this kind of just stalled out the board. Do I want to go wide blocking? They seem like they're... I'm going to be mana efficient. Play out Combustion Man. Like, I'm not attacking anytime soon. But it's still a good, hefty blocker. Ooh, Sokka. Now I've probably just lost right here. Other allies you control have Menace and Prowess. When you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. That is such a good card, man. And they don't attack. Oh, I guess Ty Lee and the archers aren't allies. That's funny. Ty Lee, Artful Acrobat is not an ally, but I know one of the May cards is an ally. I don't know if there's another Ty Lee card that is an ally. But that's kind of funny. So I could play Mongoose Lizard. I could also just play out a bunch of these so that I have more options for double blocking. And then what am I doing? Discarding a land with Yuan Archers? Probably. Because I'm bound to draw another land and I'd rather just have more action. Yeah, see. I don't have any activated abilities, right? Yeah. So I'll just keep the land in hand. Obviously, if they were like playing black or something, I would play it, but I don't think I have a second Yuan Archers. But the cards like that are the reason why you want to keep cards in hand, right? You get to basically turn your late game lands into an extra draw that you wouldn't want to do anyway. Alright, their guy does have Menace. And that helps. Airbend its creature. So I could airbend my Wardens to get another blocker. I could airbend their Flyer. But I don't think that really helps. I could airbend my Yuan archers. Then I'm not going to have enough mana to equip and block. This dies. Yeah, I probably just airbend my Warden. This is 5 mana, yeah. I don't think airbending their creatures helps too much here, so I'm just going to airbend my Warden. It's basically like drawing a free creature. Is it the best creature I want to draw? No. If they have artifact removal heal, that'll kind of suck. But I'll give this guy flying. They might have a removal spell, and that's just going to blow. But I want to be able to... block... I guess I could just attack here. And, like, they're going to take 5. They're just going to take 10, right? They're not going to let their Sokka die. And if they do, I'm happy about it. And even if they kill the Combustion Man now, the fact that I got the attack trigger in, they're going to take 5. Okay. Fancy Footwork. Great card. They double block. I kill their archer. Yeah, sure. That's how it goes. This has been blowing my mind how they've been doing it so poorly. I mean, that was going to let... That Fancy Footwork, I'm sure they wanted to use to kind of get the winning damage in. So, overall, I'm happy that I got it out of their hand. Okay, so Momo and First Time Flyer are allies, so they're getting Menace. If I was them, I would swing in here. They're playing so conservatively. Like, this is not good for them. Like, of course they have a good setup for next turn. But, like, I can just equip a blocker. Play this. Play this. And then I get to nug them for 1 next turn. I think they needed to use that and get, like... They're not going to win, but they would get like 7 damage in, and then their little 1/1 and 2/3s actually start doing things. I mean, yeah, or just Sokka wins them the game, because Sokka is going to win them the game. Man, Sokka is a good card. Wow. Yeah, okay. Would I have played it differently? Yeah. Did they still just win here? Yeah. Right? Like, I can just... All I can do is... Like, chump Tylee, double chump Sokka. And I'm pretty sure I die. Yeah, I'm super dead. Man, that Sokka is a really good card. Yeah, I had fun. I always have fun, even when I'm getting beaten by a boomerang-wielding comic relief character. Alright. 1-1. I don't think like my most powerful card is I think Legend of Roku in my deck. But even that's a little bit of a slow burn. I think if I was them, I would have played that and tried to secure the win faster. Just because I I try not to get comfortable with a lead. Okay. I think this is still keepable, right? I don't have white, which kind of sucks. But these are all red, even though this one and this one don't immediately look completely playable, but they are red. That's how I play them in my deck, so. And there we go. So now... 5-color allies. What a weird unnamed green 1-drop. Now I do want to just play... No, actually, that's a great one to draw, because I will gladly block and trade here. And that's fine. Turtle Duck. Love Turtle Duck. Probably just play out the 3/3. They're probably gonna attack me with Turtle Duck. No, they aren't. See that? I guess it's a 0, so it's like okay. Yeah, let's play Cave of Two Lovers. I don't quite know how good this card is. Let's see it. They attack with the parrot next turn. Flying Vigilance Prowess 2/2 on a with a for 2 and a blue. How far we've come since your Drakes. Yeah. See there, you do attack with the Turtle Duck. Cost them 3 mana to do that. I would lose both those creatures. What does this do? I've been through. Yeah, why not? So they can basically pay 3 mana to do 3 damage to me and kill my guy. Mountain or cave? There's no caves. There might be a cave. I think there's one cave. I think you can get the secret tunnel. Sun Warriors. We had 2 creatures out in you on Archers and Vindictive Warden, which is a little more mana efficient. I guess I could attack and threaten that kind of stuff. But I'll just get out my 3/5. This at least freely blocks the Turtle Duck for any shenanigans like that. Okay. That seemed like a weird move. I mean, their Iguana Parrot's getting it done. I can't... Maybe I should have just gotten this out earlier to kind of force that. So I get a 1/1 ally if I attack with that. Now at least I have a block for their parrot. That was really dumb. You may discard a card if you do draw 2 cards. That doesn't even do anything. Okay. I'm definitely building up the like bigger board state. So maybe I just stay on that. I can go wide here. I'm almost at the point where I can make 2 ally tokens when I attack, which would be good. Next turn I can do that. That's kind of fun. I could make 3. No, I could make 2. Yeah, no attacks here. Alright, 2 parrots. That would have been nice to airbend the Cave of Two Lovers. I attack with this. How does it get blocked? They have to lose something, right? Oh, actually, this is... Do I do that in one more turn? Because I don't think they're going to attack with the Iguana Parrot anyway. Yeah, I'll do that in one more turn, because then I can get another ally. And I can ping them this turn. Put a land in your hand, right? Rockalanche. Flashback for 6. That's pretty good. Okay. So, I play Appa. I give this guy flying. I make 2 1/1s. I'm pretty happy with that. Do I attack with anything else is the question. If I attack with this, it'll just get killed. And that's kind of my win condition. So, not yet. Give this guy flying. Attack with this. And I guess I could also do... Let's see how they block, right? I could do... I have 12, so I could just do 4 more to the face. Is that better? Four to the face or create 2 1/1s. I guess 4 to the face is actually better. Because I don't think they're attacking anytime soon. I guess at this point I should play out my lands, since I might get that firebending mana and I want to have enough. Like, if I draw another land, I can play that, and then, yeah, okay, they're done. Yeah, that was an interesting decision there, but I think I chose to do 4 to the face because those 2 1/1s at maximum with my board state were going to do 4 to the face. So I'd rather get just the guaranteed damage then, because I was going to try and win with an all-out attack anyway. So they had a good start. I think again, some of these people need to be better at attacking and taking damage when they can, right? You have a flying vigilance prowess. They were attacking, but then they just kind of stopped. And I don't know. I don't know. See, I kept a hand like this before because I had the Yuan archers, so that if I didn't draw white, I could keep that. This, with them going first, I guess I'll still keep. I'm bound to draw white, even though I have less of those in my deck, but see? Ask and ye shall receive. Not that it really did much, but you know what? I'll just play out my Mai. And then they play something next turn, I attack, I get an extra 1 in. Who knows? I can always put a double strike counter on it. See, that's the kind of play where I feel like I just get the free damage. Because they play an ally this turn, right? Goes to a 3/3. I wasn't going to block anyway. Now, maybe I'm not respecting how good aggro is. Because now this might be a 4/4 next turn, and then I'm going to have to use this on them. But I can also just play out like Kyoshi Warriors or Cave of Two Lovers. I think I'll play out Warriors here. Here, I'll attack with Warden. Oh, that does give me Firebending 1, so maybe I just do this now. Maybe that wasn't right, but I forgot about the Firebending 1, and I was like, ooh, that's 5 mana. So. Oh, they have the pet Momo. So cute. Ty Lee. See, threat assessment-wise, I still think I did that correctly. I have this to kind of, like, get something going. I actually don't know which of these I want to play. Oh, that doesn't let me leave up enter the avatar state. That's annoying. So now they pay Kyoshi Warriors can't block, and I double block Ty Lee. But then they could have a, oh wow, that one's so good. Abandoned Air Temple. See here, I think I just chump. I'll just take 3 less damage. I'm sure they were expecting me to double block, maybe. Maybe they have something that gives it trample, and then it's trample prowess, and you know what? I like how both of these have prowess, because they're like young prowess-like creatures. I don't know if that made sense. Not creatures. young girls who are very... See, that doesn't give trample. I knew they had some kind of trick, but I'd rather just chump block, take less damage. Now here, I have entered the Avatar state to give lifelink. Ooh, Sun Warriors is pretty good. Now, how many more tricks like that do they have? They do have this, put while encountering each creature, but that doesn't trigger prowess. Double strike there. This gets me... Should probably play out one of these. Make it so this can't block next turn. Alright, so that actually helps because now that can give me kind of like 4, quote-unquote, health back. They tapped that one. That's so funny. I don't know why. And now I block here. They have a removal spell. They just have another pump spell and Water Tribe Captain. I could be dead here. Very much so. They could have a red trick that gives trample. I forget what what there is there for that. But I could very much be dead. But I feel like I want to be playing where, like, hey, you could still die on the backswing, right? See, this doesn't look like they have it. They're just playing 2 cards so that their Ty Lee doesn't die. So now the question is, do I have it? And I think I do. Right? Cave of 2 Lovers. Let's see. That'll make this a... That'll do 6. Yeah, I have exactly. Might as well. Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels good. They overplayed their position. Like, they just didn't know what my deck was capable of, which was good. And I think I used the timing of when to, like, put the double strike counter on and all of that very well. So I'm happy with that. All right. Game 5? Yeah. We're 3-1. I like this so far. I'm still so high on firebending. Anything that gives you mana. Like, yeah, it's restrictive mana, timing-wise, but it's still lots of mana. So I'm hoping that in my next draft I do something that doesn't touch firebending, just so I can, like, see how good it is. But if I keep getting good cards, yeah, I'll keep this. Pretty weak, but 2-drop, 3-drop. I guess I'd play that out. I don't know if I'll have anything that I actually want to kill. But, hey, 2 is pretty nice. I forget if Combustion Technique is an instant. I believe so. So they could use that here. But I think that's a pretty weak target for a strong card. But, hey, 2 firebending lessons. Pretty great. Play a 3-2. I don't think there are that many. Play out my curve. I don't know. Sure. I don't think I was supposed to wait that out. If maybe I had like a bombier 3-drop, like Suki or something, maybe I do wait that out. Because right now on 4, I don't really have anything. Oh, that's something. I don't think I'm going to play it, though. I really wish I had 5 mana right now to hold up Firebending Lesson kicked. But I'm also just not... If I had 5 mana, I'd be playing Reverie Troop, so... Are they, like, 5-color? 3-color. They probably think I have some removal, which they're correct about. But I just don't think playing Glider Staff and not having a good... Like, if this was one of my creatures that had, like, an ETB, like, if this was a Yuan Archers, maybe I would have Glider Staffed it. But for this 2-drop, nah. Exhaust 6. Let's go back. I mean, like, I could wait for them. I don't actually know how this one would work. If I killed them when they tried to exhaust it, if they would still get the Earthbend too. Cave of Two Lovers, interesting, but I'll just play out my 3/5. I suppose I could have attacked with the Poxbearers, hold up Firebending Lesson, but I think keeping the second Firebending Lesson so that I could kick and kill a big guy is pretty good. Sure, this is a good tempo play. Okay. They're playing this well. I'm still just gonna do this and swing for 3. And then if I want to trade with my Poxbearers next turn, that's fine. Okay. So now I feel in a pretty good spot. If they play something better than their wall-top sentries, but they didn't. Legend of Roku. I mean, that's so strong. But I think I wait a turn on that. I'm gonna go... Cave of Two Lovers here. Might as well equip. +1/+1 counter? Okay. I mean, if they play a non-creature spell, I might feel a little dumb, but I think my plan right now is to kill that sentries. Even if they pump up their Porcupine, it's not doing much. It's got... It's not, it doesn't even have trample or something. Like, that's just an understated card. What does Omashu say? No. I was thinking that that was one of the cool lands, but it's not. I do get my 3 red for next turn, which is kind of nice. Earthclaim Channel. Okay. I would trade this off. If they swing with anything, I'm trading it for sure. That's great. I mean, I should probably just put on the pressure, right? That's fine. Next turn I get a 3/3. I get to play Roku, basically refill my hand, play land, play a Kyoshi Warriors and a Roku. And yeah, go ahead and sack your land. I don't know what blue they have. They must have, maybe they have something that cares about different lands. I think there's like 1 or 2 things in this set that do that. There's that what, overcosted ramp spell that. Okay, so let's do this. Until the end of your next turn. Okay, so I want to play one of those. Probably. And then maybe I do you on Archer's Plains. Or what? I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 next turn. Yeah, maybe I just play out my Kyoshi Warriors. Then it makes my Yuan Archers weaker. I could just go like this. I can't play 2 red cards, actually. But next turn I can play 3. Yeah, so I'll just... It's an instant. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, and I get the 1 mana of any color from Roku, too. Yeah, it's like, I have a face-up hand, but I think I'd rather have my board look like this. Plus, I'm at such high life total. I just kind of want to make sure I play all of these, and I play them all. I guess I could have held up Combustion Technique. That could have been a thing, because they do have, like, that doesn't matter, but they have, like, fight or bite spells, right? So maybe that could have been a consideration for playing it differently. But again, I only had 1 red mana. Add a red, so I want to go... on the Porcupine. My Jaded Edge. Decline. Let's move this to the Kyoshi. Attack. Yeah. That's great. Next turn I get a 4/4 Roku and I can just immediately make a dragon. I wish the dragon had haste, but that'd be too broken. Okay, so here I want to play. I want to go to combat. What's the worst that can happen? They flash in something. I get an extra 2 damage, and I get a lot of damage right there. Actually, let's just do this. Do I even waste the mana? I don't think I do. Sure. Yeah. They were so far behind. Like, good on them for fighting. I think they played pretty smartly. I just drew better. And I think I played out my hand pretty well. All right, 4-1. This is some homemade eggnog for the festivities. I'll keep this. Not, I don't think. If I had a 3-drop, I would probably keep this, but 4-drop, they kept. Let's see. Oh, this is so much worse. Whatever. I mean, I don't know if it's actually worse. This is basically the same hand, right? Like, it's the same hand, but I'm just not going to... Alright. So what are they doing here? I just get to play a better card on turn 4. And they keep holding up, like, oh, they definitely have burn spells, but... Like, they're probably in the same boat as me. They have some firebending lessons, maybe a couple lightning strikes. That's fine. Now I play Kyoshi Warriors, and they lightning strike my warrior. I guess I could technically wait until I have this up, but, I just don't really think... Oh, wow, they didn't even have the lightning strike. Okay. I really thought they had lightning strike. Like, why the hell would you not be pumping this guy then? And now they're double firebending lessening it? What are they doing? Now they attack... I guess. Like, are they trying to use the fire? Like, what are they doing here? I'd rather them use a card. Like, spend your second card to get this guy out? Did you think it was Lightning Strike and was going to deal 3? Okay. That seemed really odd. Especially because they had the 5th land. I think they misplayed that. And they didn't know what they were doing with that, so. I could just get this out. I kind of don't want to miss a land drop here, though. So I think I go Cavalry Troop. Let's see. You don't need 2 more down. Get this. Now do I keep a Firebending Lesson or Avaturst? What does this do? Create an ally token. I think I leave up Firebending Lesson. And now if they want a Firebending Lesson it again. And if they just kind of start pumping their cadet, I can just kill it. That seems better. So I didn't have to tap my planes that way. Okay. I don't think they know what they're doing. Because they just haven't been pumping their cadets when they could. Okay, so now here I just kill this guy. And they could have a trick. Sure. Maybe that was the reason to attack the fighters. I still feel like I'm in a pretty good position here. It's probably time. Okay, so I think I played that wrong. I was pretty sure they had something like Cunning Maneuver. So I should have just gotten rid of their actual card that was a threat. Yeah, let's see what I draw for this. No land. So I'll just do this now. Okay. If they somehow deal a ton of damage to me before I can get my combustion technique out to kill their next thing, sure. Target ally. So that's an ally. The cadet wasn't an ally, right? Interesting. Sack it. I guess I can play add white. If I draw a land, that'd be pretty good here. No, I would need 2 land, actually. I'm just going to play Sun Warrior's Combustion Technique, probably. Yeah. They have all 1/1s. No, I'm fine. I'll hold it back. They could have removal. Yeah, I think that was a pretty big misplay attacking the cadets with the firebending lesson when I could have hit the 2-1. And the fact that they didn't sack this guy makes me think they might have a strong ally in hand. Okay. They probably could have waited on that. +2/+0. Yeah, I'm not sure which of these to give it to. I want to keep enter the avatar state up. So which would I rather have out? Or do I swing and then re-equip? If I swing, I still don't have enough for this. Ooh, that could have been nice. Maybe I do swing and re-equip. I think that's gonna do me more. I could make a 1/1. Why did I do this? Oh, the Earthbend 3. I forgot about that. That has haste. That could kill me. Luckily, enter the avatar state gives lifelink, but if they somehow remove the Roku through the avatar state, then that's pretty scary. This doesn't have trample, right? Firebending. I still feel pretty good here. If they do an all-out swing, I chump. That's not an ally, so the Earth Kingdom Protectors doesn't help the Ran and Shaw or the Mountain. Not that I'm going to be blocking the Mountain. The worst case scenario is if they try and remove Avatar Roku before combat. Because then they just won't swing, and then I don't get the lifelink boost. But then I'm just making some 4/4. Okay. What is this? Like, this seems pretty cut and dry. They're doing 3 damage. Maybe they have another firebending lesson? That's so funny that it has that with their name in it. Now if they do a firebending lesson on Roku, that still kind of sucks because I don't get the lifelink. I could have done that pre-combat. Okay, Wandering Musicians. That seems even weirder that they swung all out. Land would have been really good here. Okay, so I attack. I get a 4/4. Or do I just need... I get a 4/4 by spending 4. Or I just put more ground creatures down. Maybe I just get more ground creatures down. What is a 4/4 doing for me anyway? If I attack with this guy, he just gets chomped. I could attack with both. Get a 4/4. Leave up, enter the avatar state. Alright, a little tricksy. If they don't attack, I'm fine with that, but I think they're going to try and attack. Like if... They'd need double removal right now, and they don't have double removal, because they only have one card in hand. What does this do again? You just get to make an ally. Okay, so they can start doing that if they aren't attacking. Which is pretty tough when you have a Wandering Musicians out, and I'm at 5. I guess I could have just thrown Sun Warriors away instead. I guess that's what I can do this turn. Like what I'll gain. I'll be at 10. Oh, gets first strike too. It's pretty great. The Sun Warriors bounces off the Wandering Musicians. The Disciples trades. The Mai bounces. So they get 2 damage through. Okay. Okay. Alright. That did nothing for you. You just got rid of... You just let your biggest win con go. They did find a card, I guess. See, now I'm a little less nervous, but they did find a card. So maybe I attack with Sun Warriors. And what's the worst that happens? It dies. I pay 5 mana to get a 4/4 flyer. Still kind of like that. I wish this gave a little bit of a power and toughness buff. Sure, I think now's a fine time to do that. And he's gonna chump. He's gonna try and double block. I mean, like, so if I was them, I'd block with everything, right? Or I'd block with Ran and Shaw plus one other creature. And then basically just the 1/1 dies, and they keep their Ran and Shaw. But they seem very hesitant to... Yeah. See, that's fine with me. I just got a 4/4 flyer. I think they had the advantage, but they just don't know how to play to the advantage. So now I do this. That did lose my, like, life gain, but I think I'm just going to kill him faster anyway. Yeah, because now basically what? I swing in with all of these. They have to block, and I get to make 2 5/5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, like, that's just disgusting. I don't, like, what even are they supposed to do here? Okay. Like, yeah. I guess they could have the, yeah. I have nothing against people learning to play Magic. Nothing. It's just very obvious sometimes when you do not understand what your options are and what you should be playing toward as a goal. Like, obviously, your goal is to win, to get the other person's life total down to 0. But each turn you have a different goal, or you have a different, like, you're the aggressor versus being the non-aggressor. Maybe you need to just get in a couple points somewhere. Points of damage, like... And I just don't think they understood. They had their mind set with their blinders on, right? They were like, oh, I like my Ren and Shaw. It's the cool big creature. I don't want this creature to die, so I'm not going to ever use it in a spot that could be advantageous because I don't want to risk it dying. And that's just incorrect, right? It's just incorrect, and it doesn't mean that they're a bad, like, that they shouldn't be playing. Ooh, White Lotus reinforcement. Other allies you control get +1/+1. That's pretty nice. I wish I could airbend at instant speed. That'd be even nicer. But here, I think I play... if I attack with the Water Tribe Captain, they'll just trade it with the Captives, which I don't particularly like. Momo Friendly Flyer is when it flying creature owners. Okay, so this starts blocking that, which I would gladly trade with. Yeah, let's just do this. Discard this, draw, and yeah. I don't know. I think there were a couple ways I could have gone about that. This 2 or less, yeah. But I think I'd rather them, like, play to their board a bit more. Yeah, see, this is where I like this, because now I get to perfect. I mean, that or I just play Combustion Man. So I could tap, get I can get 2 damage in and play Combustion Man. I kind of like that. Now, the kicker is going to be when I play Combustion Man, and then they just remove it. And then get to swing in with a pretty good board state. But let's say they did swing in, what would I do? I'd just block with the archers on Momo. Now that's nice. So I would deal 2. Not quite what I want there, but I can do this. Airbend their Lotus reinforcements. And then attack with that, and I guess with the Pox Bearers, right? And I'll threaten to blow up. This guy. Okay. Sure. Hey, ranking up. We take those. Still trying to get out from the dredges of, like, once you're in platinum, you're kind of, like, playing. All right. 6-1. I like this. We've had a range of opponents, a range of draws. But I think this deck is just really strong. I think I really like Combustion Man. It just makes people feel so defeated, right? Like, it's not actually so great later in the game. But you can always target their scariest thing, and then they're just taking an extra 4. Early in the game, you can target a land. There's no way they're ever going to sack that. Like, if you target their 2-2, they might sack their 2-2. But if you target a land, they're just not going to do that on, like, turn 4. Alright, yeah. Speaking of Combustion Man. So again here, I think I wait to play out the Yuan Archers. Even though it's the stronger card to play on turn 2. I guess I could play it and just not discard anything. You're playing Swamps. No, I'll play out. I'll play May. Okay. No, they're not going to block here. I think I hold up Lightning Strike. What did I ultimately do? I gave up 1 point of damage. That's fine. Yeah, let's be mana efficient. Okay. I think I just play the 2-5. Now, if I don't draw a land, I could play the archers, discard like Pox Bearers or something. I don't think the Lightning Strike is going to lead to, like, oh, it's the most explosive thing. When you sack a permanent during your turn, create a 1/1 ally. Like, that's pretty good. See here, I can play archers, discard the poxbearers, and play disciples or something. I mean, let's say I swing with both of these. What are they gonna do? Take it? Probably. Let's see how that goes. I'm curious. I don't know if this is the right move, but if they're gonna take it, that's a lot of damage. Now I just play out like archers, discard the poxbearers, draw a land, lightning strike the captain. I guess if I knew I was going to lightning strike their captain, I should have done it when Mai was attacking. They'd be at 10. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay. Alright, they got the combo going. Maybe Judy was scarier now that they had Tolls of War out. Oh, it's not just attacking creatures, it's all creatures. That's kind of good to know. Like, let's say I had a fight spell, and I wanted to do Yuan archers to fight their 4/4, or to bite it. Okay. They do have the Judy thing going. Do they lose a life when they do that? No. Ooh. Alright, epic downfall. Alright, yeah, I probably should have killed the Judy over the dude. They can do that. Activate only as a sorcery, okay. I attack with this, they block with everything. I kill a Judy or something. So, I mean, I can... This is a 3-turn clock, right? No, not the Heartless Act on the card with Appa in it. Ugh. My heart's so broken. We might be cooked on this game. Yeah, this Judy. I haven't really, like, I played Judy. I didn't use its ability too much, and I haven't really seen Judy go off like this. And I don't think they're aware of it. They just aren't. There they go. They're going to use it. So, let's see. What's the best cards I could draw here? Legend of Roku. I guess that could give me time. Water Tribe Captain. Yeah, I don't even have a target for this guy. I'm gonna play it out. I don't think I'm lost here. But I think my chances to win this are like in the teens percentage-wise. Like, if I get a hefty flyer in, oh, Azula. Exile target non-token creature control. Man. Yeah, like that we've lost this, but at least Judy's not an ally. But they should just start swinging in with their army of Judys. That makes an ally, though. Dang. Okay. Rabaroo troop, that does give me life. And I didn't sequence that right. What I should have done is not play my land. I'm just kind of brain dead at this point. I should have 2 Tolls of War. I still could have like they need to swing this turn. Because what I could have done is not played my land, and then let's say I draw a non-land card, right? Then I'm swinging in with a flying Rabaroo troop next turn, and I can make my Poxbearers unblockable. That's what I should have done. Alright, they just had the removal then. They should just swing here and have the game, right? Like, this should just be game. Yeah. Alright, GG's. That was... You know, I talked about in previous matches how I don't think my opponent was assessing the threats correctly, or how important that is. I don't think I assessed the threat of Judy correctly, especially when they already had the Tolls of War on the board. Like, once you have that card out, it's a real threat. All right, so we are 6-2. This is for all the marbles. All right, Tauros, the Fervent, I'm coming for you. You have been warned. Alright, so now I'll probably just play out the Yuan Archers and discard a mountain. No! I finally draw Suki, and I only have 1 white. If I draw a Planesseer, I'll be so happy. That is not what I meant. But I think it's still what I do. Bender's Water Skin. Okay. Okay, blue-green water bending. I feel like I need to be pretty aggro here. Creatures you control get +1/+0. Whenever another permanent you control leaves the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1. Alright. I'm fine with all this. They could totally have a counterspell, right? I don't think they're blocking with Iroh. We're doing that. It's kind of sucky. I wish I had more white. Sure. I'd still really like another Plains. Because then I can play Suki and keep it up. Oh, they're just playing Iroh. There we go. Okay. Not that it's great right now, because I just want to kill that thing, and I just can't. A kicked firebending lesson would be great. I actually really like that Iroh can be defeated. That Iroh can be defeated by a, when you've learned the lesson and strong enough, your firebending gets better than your master. I know that's, like, not exactly how it is, but... So this is airbend a target non-land permanent you control, but I can give a creature flying. Or I just play Sun Warriors. These don't have flash, right? Alright, let's just swing in. Target creature you control gains flying. Okay. Now I've got some scary flyers, right? I basically have 2 flyers in offense. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, and now you have a flying on defense. No blocks. Gives me 3. So I guess I play that in Suki. Oh, I should have played Suki first. I'm just not thinking. Alright, that was a mistake. I should have just played Suki first. Alright, so that's what? 1 less damage than I would have liked to have? I could double block. Just get rid of everything, like their threats. I just don't want them to double spell again. Like, that's fine with me. All right. So they should be at 3 right now, if I had sequenced correctly. Lion Turtle. Gain 3 life. It's pretty good. Still think they're dead. Yeah. All right. That's a draft. That's a 7-2. You know, obviously we all strive for the 7-0. But I'd rather get the 7-2 than the 7-1. You just get to play more Magic. And it feels good to have that, like, game that is for everything. So, yeah, this deck was fun. We will definitely be back to play more Avatar Draft.